Live from Queenspark Ground, Desert Hawks versus Mavericks United. 3, 2, 1. Let's play.
Um, That's a welcome boundary from the bat of Darshan City. With the help of that throw, they reach 14 for 1.5 completed. Fifth ball of the last ball of the second over. That's the first boundary from the bat of the City. For that, just play the defensive stroke. Bowler himself went across and stopped the ball. Over number 2 completed. After the completion of over number 2, it's a 14 for 1. After winning the toss, Desert Hawks captain decided to bat first. They lost early wicket in form of Roshan Shetty. Played a good innings in the previous match for Desert Hawks, but today he got early. He scored 1 run in a 5 ball, and that's a big wicket for Aziz Ansari in that second over of the innings. Very first ball he got a wicket. Oh, that's a wicket in the first ball of the third over. In the air for some time, and fielder from mid-on settle under the ball and pause the catch. Wicket number 2 of Desert Hawks back to the pavilion. They are in a trouble start here. I've seen in this afternoon this wicket actually. A little bit of support for the bowler in the new ball. Playing the straight bat, that's really important. That's why if you go for the cross bat shot, we can see that kind of top edges. How important playing the straight bat against the new ball. Yes, T20, we can understand better thinking the big shot, but you need to play according to the merit of the ball. You can't swing the bat. That wicket number 2 of Desert Hawks back to the pavilion. Kumarji played a good innings in the previous match, but this time he got out early. 2 big wickets already in the pavilion for Desert Hawks. They need a partnership.
Hafiz Khan at number 4 into the middle for Desert Hawks. I think probably that may be the pitching outside the leg because left-hand batter, if that right-hand batter could have been a gone case. Oh, that exactly. Bowling with the angle. He want to take away from the right left-hand batter. Most of the time, ball pitching outside the leg. Once he bowling. Hello. So far, it's a good bowling performance from Mavericks bowlers. Both new bowler did a good job. Hafiz and Aziz Ansari. That far away outside the off stump and wide signal from the umpire. With the help of that extra, they reach 16 now for the loss of 2 wicket. Over number 3 in progress. Partnership is really important here for Desert Hawk. They have left hand, right hand combination. They need to use as their benefit now. Just push the ball into that. No one there at mid off inside the circle. There's only long off in a place. When the fielder came forward and collect the ball, batter had enough time to take that easy single. Oh my goodness. That should have been take. Little bit a difficult one. But a perfect jump. That could have been a wicket number 3 for them. Just played up and over that mid-on fielder. I think ball touched his fingertips, then went over the rope for 4. This is an excellent bowling. First boundary from the bat of Hafiz. Oh, that's a clever batting. That's absolutely clever batting. And he just find the boundary at third man. Just using the pace of the ball, intentionally open the bat face. He knows exactly once he beat that short third man, there's a fielder at gully. Just wide of that fielder, that ball races into the third man boundary for 4. Second boundary of the over. 3 done. And that's a productive over for team Desert Hawks. They got 11 in that. 25 for 2 after the completion of 3 overs. Good bowling from Hafiz. And Desert Hawk, they need partnership here. Good thing for them, they have left hand, right hand combination because fielding team captain, they don't like having left hand, right hand combination because always headache for him when they're rotating the strike. You need to change the field and make sure that fielders are in a right place. That's an advantage for Desert Hawks, having left hand, right hand combination in the middle, especially when they lost 2 quick wicket. Big appeal, big appeal. That kept a little bit low. Maybe that little bit impact was outside the off stump because batter little bit shuffle across. His foot came a little bit outside the off stump line. Oh, lovely bowling. He's not an express bowler, but he have that knack of bowling, that very good line and length around the off stump. Try to pull that one, and this time, once that slow delivery, Batter little bit committed early. Lucky that top edge did not carry that short third man fielder. Just fell short. That going down definitely. They went for that single. Probably leg by, yes, leg by signal from the umpire. So far, it's a good start for Mavericks. No doubt about that. After losing the toss, opposition captain put them field first. And they are using as their benefit. Their new ball bowler did a good job. And this ball into the deep square leg for 4. He just fetched the ball almost outside the off stump and just made sure that that ball went in a gap. That's a good batting from Darsh. Very next ball, just tap and run. That's a good response from the non-striker batter. Because call and respond is really important, that kind of single. 4 done. Currently they're going 8 runs per over. End of the over number 4. It's 32 for the loss of 2 wickets. First change in the bowling. Ali bought into the attack after the 4 over. Oh, if directed, maybe is some question, but that's once again good running between the wicket. That's a good thinking from these two captains. They knows that if they rotate the strike, they can put some pressure. That's a second boundary from the bat of Afiz Khan. In fact, that white ball, that 5 gifted run here. Oh my goodness. I think he is feeling luck there of his second time he got opportunity. Very fast boundary, that the possible chance of catches mid on. Now that short third man fielder missed that one. Actually, if he could have been come forward or stay back. He's caught in the middle actually, but he could not do both of the things. He could not catch also and also could not stop that ball also. Ball races into the fence for 4. Whenever short third man fielder, they need to understand after pitching the ball, it will turn with the spin actually. That down the leg side and wide signal from the umpire. And this is the advantage I am talking about, having left hand right hand combination. Whatever he bowled that, good for the right hand batter. Even that wide ball he bowled down the leg side for the left hand batter. That's a good ball for the right hand batter. That's why I always say that having left hand right hand combination advantage for any team. That's a good ball. Lovely ball with the backup length, and equally batter just push the ball back to the bowler. He fielded on his follow through. That one boundary, that not a mistake of the bowler, definitely. Oh, that once again down the leg side. Good take from Qayyum behind the stump. Excellent take. Diving is right and stop that ball. Some long chase for the fielder. And they're going for the second. And so far, it's a good batting from this left-hand batter, Hafiz Khan. Even though they lost a couple of quick wickets, he just made sure that runs are coming there for his team. Oh my goodness, he just changed his angle, but the things remain same as once again down the leg side. He bowled that. 50 comes up with the help of that wide and 4. It's 51 for Desert Hawks for the loss of 2 wickets. Oh, that's a good ball. Whatever he bowled that correct line, batters are struggled, but only problem that wayward line. Look at that. Everyone he kept near the stump line. That created some problem, and batter just paid a straight bat and push back. He's a good bowler, no doubt about that. But that will happen sometime. He cannot blame anyone. What a shot! Shot with the authority. It landed on a Queensland ground. What a shot! Absolutely magnificent batting. How well he read the length of the ball and deposited into the long on boundary. That went high and handsome. Not only over the rope, outside the park for 6. Expensive over, which came 25 runs in that over. After the completion of 5, it's a 57 for the loss of 2 wickets. And what a comeback from Desert Hawks. That's a good stop. Not a clean stop, but he managed to stop the ball. And they collected single. This is a good batting from Darsheti at the end. He knows that left-hand batter Hafiz Khan, he had that potential. That's why Darsheti just rotating the strike, playing the anchoring role at other end. That's important in a partnership for Desert Hawks team. Good ball, that lovely ball. Just kept that one. We've seen that one most of the time. Oh, that's a good bowling. Lovely start for Shafiq. Excellent bowling. Clever batting, lovely batting. Will that bowler stop that ball? Fielder, no. That ball races into the fence for 4. Timing, placement, every perfect. Look at that one. He did not try to power it behind the stroke. Just push that ball with the middle of the bat connection. And he knows exactly where the fielders are. Long off, little bit of straight. And extra cover, little bit of wide. And he just played in that direction. Long off fielder tried his best to stop that one, but ball races into the fence for 4. Just clip that ball behind the square. Square leg fielder collected that one. Oh, they're running for the overthrow. Excellent running between the wicket, these two batters. At one moment, definitely Mavericks got a good start, but they allowed actually this partnership. They had an opportunity of taking the catch early on of the Hafiz. In the air. Today, I think Hafiz having some luck there. Some balls not carried to the field on drop chance. So 6 done, power play done. It's a 65 for the loss of 2 wickets. I think even though they lost 2 wickets, Desert Hawks, they got a much run in this first 6 over. They're going almost 10.50 run per over. Over number 6 done, it's 65 for 2. Two very good team, no doubt about it. Mavericks also got some quality players. Chasing under the light, definitely easy compared to the batting first. We knows that ball will skid and coming nice to the bat under the light in the second innings, because pitch get better and better once in the second half of the game. That's why Desert Hawks, they need to get at least 180, 190 to depend the total in the second innings. Anything over 200, I think good score to depend in this wicket. That's why Mavericks, they make sure that they get some quiet over here, especially after the power play. Now fielding team captain have the luxury of keeping 5 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. Fielding restriction taken off. He can keep 5 maximum fielder near the boundary rope. Deep forward square leg, deep mid wicket, long on, long off, and deep extra cover. Now they are deep extra cover fielder coming inside the circle for the left-hand batter. They got a deep cover now. Look at that one. He tried to slog that ball. Almost tried to sweep that one. He missed that. I think that's height is the issue there. Definitely height is the issue there. It's a good start. Definitely good start with the ball. He knows that where need to land the ball. Oh, that's a good catch. After a couple of dot ball, the pressure slowly mounted and he tried to go. Big shot. Good catch from long off fielder. That's a much required breakthrough for the Mavericks. After the power play, how many times we've seen that after the break, the wickets falling. That would exactly happen again here in Queen's Park. Tried to lob that ball over the head of long off field. That's a good catch. Under the light, any catch good, no doubt about that. Bilal Abbasi, the experienced bowler with the breakthrough. And suddenly, look at that one. All the team members came together. That's important as a fielding unit. This experience of Bilal Abbasi, how well he bowled that couple of ball. That's why important to bowl the dot balls, especially in a shortest format of the game, because batter don't want to take a time. Even one or two ball, sometimes pressure will take them. So that's why he batted beautifully, Hafiz Khan, till that moment. No need that kind of urgency, but he went for the big shot and he got a fielder. Good catch at long off. So flighted ball just around the off stump that he just left that ball. Team Cholanda. This is excellent bowling. How well he bowled so far in this over. Brilliant. Oh, that's a wicket made and congratulations Bilal Abbasi. Excellent over after the power play. Brilliant that from the experienced Bilal Abbasi. 7 down, it's 65 for 3. Look at that, things are totally changed actually. When after the power play, scorecard look very healthy for Team Desert Hawk. Suddenly one good over, change it totally things. Look at that, 6 over, 2 for 65. Now 7 over, 3 for 65. That what T20 cricket about. Oh, lovely ball. Lovely ball that. Excellent ball. Just kept very tight. But Dash need to be stay till the end now for Desert Ox. He look like a good player. Top of the order. He need to play big role here to get that good total for Desert Ox. Just intentionally played with the soft hand with the open bat face, guided into that fielder at backward point, really short there. Short point direction almost. Still he conceded run that. If better effort could have been a wicket. That's why the fielder from there need to be sharp there to stop that possible single. Good batting. Lovely batting. He knows situation very well. He knows his job very well, Darshetty. Just look at that. He did not play any rash shot. He just played a proper cricketing shot, presenting full face of the bat, pushing that, taking that singles. That's a good batting from Darshetty. Just work on the onside. Man at 45-degree angle onside of the wicket. Good stop. Desert Talk, they need a partnership here, at least 30, 40, 50 for the next wicket. Eight over completed, 70 for the loss of 3 wicket. Match is equally good started for the both teams. Yes, things started very well for the Mavericks in a first 3 to 4 over. Then good comeback courtesy of Hafiz with the brilliant batting. And at 7th over from Bilal Abbasi, things are turned again into the Mavericks. So far, good cricket we are witnessing here in a Queenspark Ground. At this situation, we cannot say which team is upper hand. Match is evenly poised at this situation. But because of 3 wicket, I still feel Mavericks 2% ahead in this match. Oh, flighted ball. Shamil Akhtar. Oh, this time just stayed back put and made some room. Tried to play on the offside. Missed that one. This time just played into the deep forward square leg and collected that single. So far it's a quiet over. First 3 ball, just 1 run conceded. Shamil Akhtar. Backward punch through the deep cover. That cover point fielder from deep collected that ball. Meanwhile, batter had enough time to rotate the strike. Brilliant bowling that. Look at that, how well he landing the ball and he's getting bounce actually, surprisingly there. Good turn and bounce. fetch the ball outside the off stump. Luckily, that ball landed no man land area at mid-on. And easy single. Thus, still there is a set player. And he's just taking his time to launch that big shot later on. 9 done. It's 73 for 3. Last 4 over, they only scored 16 run. Good ball just played. Try to work on the onside. There is a backward square leg there. And single resulted. He rotating his bowler. Right? Surprisingly, after bowling that maiden over, captain did not bought Bilal Abbasi for the another over. That nicely clipped that one. Welcome boundary here into the deep square leg for 4. That's a good shot from Tim. Just angling to the pad of the batter. Some wrist involved with that shot. Just clip the ball very nicely. And there's a fielder at square leg. Tried its best. But races into the fence for 4. Much required boundary here for Desert Hawks. This time clip that one very fine in that occasion. Into that maybe ball. Yes, he stopped in front of the boundary rope. Some good work from that fielder. He saved that possible boundary. Near the boundary rope, he just stopped that one by his legs. It's an 80 for the loss of 3 wickets. Backward punch once again into that deep cover point. They got a protection there, just a single. So far, slowly, this partnership is building there, Tim and Dash Shetty. Two balls remaining from Bejoice Cricket Club end. Bit quicker one he balled that. Once again, same direction he played Dash. Oh, that did very firmly. Finished that first 10 with the brilliant 6 from the bat up team. Absolutely magnificent shot. 10 done. It's 88 for 3. Players are getting much required. Brings break here. We'll back when things are start from that Ian Gallop Pinto. And we have a short break. We'll back after the break. So welcome back, and that's a good effort from the fielder, even though that go as a drop chance. It's a good ball from Shamil Akhtar. It's a good looking shot, and good fielding from that fielder at deep mid wicket, and the batter had enough time to take that 2 runs. Sushant Acharya and team. Good bowling. That batter just went back foot and tried to punch the ball. Missed that line completely. So far, a good spell from Shamil Akhtar. 3 over, no maiden, 10 run conceded. But look at the bowling figure of this man. One of the best bowling figure we are witnessing here. What a lovely bowling performance. Excellent fielding. Lovely fielding that he saved at least 2 runs for his team. I think ball touched the fingertips of that extra cover fielder. That's why slow down. That ball hit very firmly, that drive from the batter. Oh, that ball, quicker one in that occasion. Previous one flighted ball with that slow. But this time ball that flatter trajectory, quicker one. That's a variation he's having there. That's why batter confused whether go front or back. Beautiful ball once again. Lovely bowling. He's in his 3rd over. Just conceded 3 runs. 3 wickets for him, including 1 maiden. It's a brilliant bowling. That's a good fielding from deep cow point fielder. That quick single, lovely running between the wicket from these 2 batters. Early call, good response. That's why they completed, because ball went very quickly, that short extra cover fielder. Still they managed to complete that run. Oh, that connected very cleanly. Fielder interested for a second, but ball is sailing over his head at deep mid wicket for 6. That's a good batting, lovely shot. Ten run came in that over. Before that over, his bowling figure 2 over, 1 maiden, 1 run, 3 wicket. But that over yield 10 run means little bit expensive over. In the air, and ball landed safely at wide is long gone. This good running between the wicket. They knows exactly they need a partnership after losing 5 wicket halfway side already in the pavilion. This partnership is really important. They can take time if they manage to score 8, 9 in the next 3 to 4 over. Then they launch big shot in that last 3 over. This partnership really important and crucial for their team. Wicketkeeper missed that ball by signal from the umpire. Last over from Shamil Akhtar. Bowled brilliantly. Tried to cut that ball from the back foot. Initial trigger movement in the front foot, then decided to go for the back foot. And he could not do both of that. Ball went to the hand of the midst of the wicket keeper. Play along with the ground into that long on and went for that single. Excellent bowling figure come to an end from Shamil Akhtar. 4 over no made and just 13 run conceded. Oh, that connected very well. In fact, what a shot. Previous over, last ball 6. Now first ball of his new over also went 6. That spoiled his economy rate. Little bit of flighted ball he bowled in that occasion, Bilal Abbasi, and this is brave and gutsy batting, even though they lost 5 wicket. But he's just making sure that bad ball he will definitely put outside the park. That's a brilliant batting. Oh, quicker one. Hello. So that by signal from the umpire. No matter, they don't care about that is buys or bat. They need a runs. Desert Dogs. It's good batting and just played into that long off and collected that single. Last over of his spell from Bilal Abbas. He bowled exceptionally well, especially that first 2 over. Oh, that waiting for the umpire signal look like by signal from the umpire. So with the help of that extra, score 123. Oh, that's an intelligent cricket. Just open the bat face and guide it into that third man. Where the fielder from short, the third man just went back and collect the ball. Batter had enough time to take that single. Last ball of his spell. Oh, wicket in that last ball of his spell. And he finished his spell with the brilliant figure 4 over, 1 maiden, 19 run and 4 wicket. Absolutely stunning bowling figure for Bilal Abbasi. After played that good innings, he departed. Some news from Queensland ground, and what a brilliant 100 that from Karthik. Previous match he missed out because of that unfortunate run out. But today, what an innings he playing there for his team. Oh, that's a good cricket all-rounder. Good bowling, good shot and excellent fielding. Aziz Ansari. Change of hand for him. He bowled couple of overs from Bejoice Cricket Club end. Good fielding from Bilal at cow point. Sam just pushed the ball into that long off and a little bit of misfield. Just a single. Flighted ball. There's a fielder there. But after the couple of bounce, he fielded that ball. Batter had once again enough time to take that single. 17th over in progress. 127 for the loss of 6 wicket. Minimum 150, 160 they need here. Oh, that flighted ball. He just swing early his bat. Missed that one. Clever bowling, change of pace. He bowled that in that occasion, Aziz. Definitely, Desert Dogs, they had a good power play start. They started brilliantly in the power play. More than a 65 run they got in the power play. They lost only 2 wickets in that moment, but suddenly that 1 over from Bilal Abbasi, things are changed favor of Mavericks. So after that, that team played a good innings for his team. We've seen some gorgeous shot from his bat. Now Shushant Achar and Avtar Alwani. Oh, that's a lovely bowling. Wicket number 7. Second wicket for Mohammad Hassan. So far, it's a collective bowling performance from Team Mavericks bowlers because all the bowlers did a good job. Barring one expensive over, which came 25 runs. Other than they bowled beautifully, all their bowlers, especially spinner Shamil and Bilal Abbasi did a good job. Aziz picked up a couple of wickets. We can see two different kind of wicket in a two ground actually. Queens Park, historically we knows that little bit of help for the bowlers, and Queensland it's a batting paradise, no doubt about that. We can clearly see the dominance, one from the bowlers, another from the batting dominating condition. White signal from the umpire, far away outside the off stump. That looked like one extra form of the buys. That bit uneven bounce in that occasion. Quicker one attempted by Mohammad Hassan Khan. That also far away outside the off stump and white signal from the umpire. We've seen a couple of white ball in this over. Desert Hawks, they need to get at least few big shot from here to get that 160, 165. Mixing their pace, length, line, that's important for the bowler, especially the condition like this when you're playing under the light. That's why they succeeded. They are not predictable with their line and length. Nowadays, pace is not a weapon for the bowler. Change the pace, varying the length, changing the line of the ball. That's important for the bowler. Nowadays, the batters having heavy bat, they love pace ball. That's why important that change of pace, varying the line and length. Important in a bowler's point of view. Desert Dogs, they need at least a few big shot in a remaining 2 hours to get that at least 160. This time just played into that backward point and collected that single. That going down the leg side. And also height is the issue maybe in that moment. Leg by signal from the umpire. Nowadays we are implemented the DRS system also. If there is any doubt, they can take that review also. At least two in innings. This time just played into that vacant mid on. They completed one going for the second run. Good running between the wicket. Wide throw that allow the batter that 1 extra second to reach at the no striker's end. If good throw, batter may be in a trouble. Oh, once again, good running between the wicket. Excellent running between the wicket from these two batters. Better shimmy down the track and just missed that line completely. Last ball of the 19th over. Roshan Sharma. Oh, that's a clever batting in the very first ball. Long chase for the fielder. He tried his best to stop that one. That Wayne as the ball crossed the boundary for 4. Welcome boundary in the last ball of the penultimate over of the first innings. 19 run, 145. At least 150 means a bowler to do something in the second innings, because this is not a wicket that you are thinking about 200. This definitely two pace kind of wicket. A little bit of moisture under the surface. Not coming nice to the bat. Two pace kind of wicket means if they have good bowler, definitely 150 dependable this ground. Low full toss. Just played into that cow corner. One completed. And that's a good running between the wicket. They just both batters measured the distance where the fielder throwing the ball, and they went for that second run. That's a good running. No ball signal from the umpire. I think they kept one extra fielder outside the 30-yard circle. And this is the right time to go for the big shot. Free time. What a shot! Probably shot of the evening in that free hit ball. Lovely drive through the offside. Excellent batting. 150 comes up for Desert Hawks with the help of that boundary. 152 for the loss of 8. What a shot that. Little bit of shimmy down the track. And took us a full, and he just punched the ball through the cover and deep extra cover for 4. That's a brilliant batting. So far, it's a good batting from Shushant Acharya. Oh, that's an excellent bowling. 2 dot in a row. Last ball of the innings. 154. Just played into that deep point direction. One completed there. Going for the second. Probably thinking for the third run. Will they complete that? Look like they will. And also, no. And 3 runs in that last ball of the innings means innings number 1 completed. 157. 158 is a victory target win this match. Don't go anywhere. We have a break. We'll back when chases begin for Mavericks. After the short break, we'll back in action.
Hello. Good evening and welcome back live from Queen's Park. इसका बॉलर का नाम क्या है? Kumar is last bowling into the attack. Oh, just a good delivery. Just a defense. Take the singles. Now move into 21 for 1. End of the second over.
20 for 1.
21? 20. Sorry. सीखेगा अभी थोड़ा.
Avatar, Alwani.
कैसे बोलेंगे अवतार अभी आया करके?
Avatar continuing.
Avatar is continuing now. Or just a good ball. So just defensive shot, just a flick and rotate the single. बॉल ये आपका ऐसा नहीं आएगा मेरे को तो सीखेगा अभी.
फील्डर को मूव कर रहा है, एक्स्ट्रा कवर बाहर गया है.
Just a good shot. But couldn't time well, but it's a good shot. It's try to hit some gaps, but just a good ball. Just controlling the ball. Its variation is very good. It's bowling. So first ball is the good length delivery, and second ball also a little bit short bit delivery. Again, cut away nicely for 4. Short pitch delivery. It's a nice watch and timing. The short pitch delivery and cut away for boundary. ऐसे
मतलब ये रॉड पकड़ के ऐसा बोल रहा था. रेडियो में सीखा मैं.
हाँ सुन के सीखा मेरे को आइडिया ही नहीं है पर ये करेगा तो आएगा.
मतलब ये क्या है, शॉट का नाम बताना, फील्डिंग.
हाँ वही थोड़ा एंगेज होता है. 25 for 1. Again, good bowling, just short delivery. He's trying to whack the ball inside edge for out. It's gone. It's a good bowling. That's a good bowling. He's changed the pace nicely. First ball is good length delivery. Second ball also same. Third one is little bit shorter, and the fourth one is just outside the off stump. Batsman try to cut the ball inside edge. That hit for the wicket. Second wicket down, 25 for. आकाश में नहीं किधर नहीं
वो आकाश भाई मैं बात करके आया.
किधर है
हाँ, वो इसके वैन के डोर अंदर है ना, डोर दिख रहा है.
Thank you, Kasunamila, for some extra duty as a commentator. Here is the second wicket gone. And definitely good start when you're defending 158. They needed this kind of start. Desert Hawks, the bowler did a good job. And match is evenly poised because of that wicket. Desert Hawks, they have that never give up attitude. They have some good bowlers, and definitely it's going to be one very good match. Saturday weekend bash here in a Queen's Park. After winning the toss, Desert Hawks captain decided to bat first. They did not much with the bat. 157 they scored, and their bowler started very well.
Wide outside the off stump, and good thing for Team Mavericks. They got a left hand, right hand combination. Experience Abdullah Makarim and Faraz Lohani, two batters in the middle. Good ball, lovely ball. They're not quicker actually, but that line and length, that's important. Demanding this kind of surface. If you give pace, that easy for the batter. But if you have the ability of bowling that correct line, and that's important. Oh, that's lovely drive, but you can't beat that extra cover. Not a clean stop. But batter not interested for any run. So 3 over done. It's 26 for the loss of 2 wicket. Exciting match we are witnessing here in Queen's Park. We are in Saturday Weekend Bash 2026 from Bejoice Cricket Club. Prayesh. Just played with the soft hand and he can't beat that gully fielder there. So far, it's a good start from Desert Dogs bowlers. In the first over, they got a big wicket of Qayyum. That definitely big wicket because he's in a good form. Previous match, he got a man of the match, Qayyum. Now, Mavericks, they need to use as their benefit this left hand, right hand combination. First inning, similar kind of position, Desert Dogs. Then that left hand, right hand combination did a good job. Same period actually, that 4 to 6 over, they got a much runs. Team Desert Dogs. Lovely bowling, excellent. He is a wonderful bowler from south coastal part of India, from Dakshina Kannada district, Prayesh. Or little bit of misfield from that backward point fielder, and that allowed the batter to complete that run. For Mavericks, they don't have much pressure actually. They are not chasing mammoth total. If they get one partnership 40 to 50, that will do the job for them. And Desert Dogs, they need to pick wicket in a regular interval if they manage to defend the total of 158. Faraz had to open his account. He faced 3 ball. Oh, that in the air for some time, but just fall short of that square leg fielder. Left side of the square leg umpire. Two on-field umpires from Mangaluru, Sheikh Malali and Salim Alakote. Oh, little bit of short and wide, and ball crossed the boundary for 4. And he's off the mark. Not a convincing way, but run is run. First run really important for any batter, even though that edge of the bat. But that welcome boundary for Mavericks. Good over. But in the end, the last ball, he bowled a little bit short outside the off stump, and that edge take that into that third man for 4. 4 done. Currently, they're going 7.75, 31 for the loss of 2 wicket. What a shot! That's a brilliant shot straight down the ground for 6. That's a brilliant batting. He just connected properly and lofted handsomely over the rope at long off for 6. That's a brilliant from the left-hand batter. Absolutely magnificent. Extra cover fielder coming inside the circle. Now, corner and long off. Oh, that played far from the body in the air for some time. Long chase for the fielder. Ball crossed the boundary for 4. He tried his best, but ball just crossed the boundary at a deep third man for 4. 6 followed by that 4. 10 in this over so far in the first 2 ball. This is really counter-attack punch. Even in the first innings, we've seen that 5th over become a little bit expensive. That time also left-hand batter dominated from Desert Hawks. Now this is the time for Abdul Makarim to do that one. Similar kind of pattern following in this both innings actually. First 4 over 32 runs scored by Desert Hawks. Then that 5th over came 25 run. That's why they reached 57 in the first 5. Oh my goodness. That ball just crossing the boundary rope for 4. This is what exactly the Xerox copy over I feel. In that over, remember that one wide 4, couple of times we've seen in that over of 5th over in the first innings. And same thing happened here. 50 for the Mavericks. That's a good comeback. Lovely ball that. That's the line and length. You need to ball that. If not given any room, wicket to wicket line, that's important. Now change his angle coming over the wicket. Maybe that pitching outside the leg because of that over the wicket, maybe. If he bowled round the wicket for the left-hand batter, could have been a different scenario. Now they may be asking that. Oh, he tried to stop by his leg, but he can't do that one. Single came that. It means bit expensive over, which came 21 run. Over number 5 done. It's 52 after the completion of 5 over. 52 for 2. Desert Dogs, they knows that it's all about picking the wicket and bowling some dot ball. That's important for them in this match. They need to find wicket because this partnership doing very well for the Mavericks. Faraz and Abdul Makrim. Oh, that's intentionally play that opened the bat face into the third man for 4. It's good batting. Oh, that catch straight forward. They missed that mid off. How costly that drop chance. So that's important. We always say that catches win the match, and that's a regulation catch. Straight went to the hand of mid off and missed that one. We are in the last over of the power play. Match is evenly poised at this situation. Little bit upper hand Mavericks because they got a runs in the board. Intelligent cricket just played into that mid-on where the mid-wicket fielder just went across and stopped the ball. The batter had enough time to take that run now. 6 completed. Currently they're going exactly 10 run per over. After the completion of 6 over, it's a 60 for the loss of 2 wicket. Required runs still under 100 now. It's almost just over the run ball. They got a good start. Yes, they lost quick wicket, but they maintained that run rate of 10 run in every over. That kept Mavericks a little bit upper hand in this match. But still opportunity. Field are going to spread now. They need a one magical over. What exactly Bilal Abbasi bowled at the same time. 7th over he bowled maiden over and a wicket in their first innings. They need a couple of quiet over. Hafiz Khan started with the white ball down the leg side. Good take from the wicket keeper. Just bending his left hand, stop that one. That's a lovely ball. Excellent ball. Tried to play far from the body in that occasion, and he just missed that one. The Shetty is legally for the left-hand batter. Probably that height is the issue there and going down maybe with the angle. Yes, that angle probably going missing the stump. That's why umpire not interested. Once again appeal, once again appeal. But this time I think he just outstretched his right front foot outside the line of the off stump. That's why survived. Maybe impact was just outside the off stump. Excellent bowling from Hafiz Khan. Their batting hero for Desert Hawks when the bat on his hand. Oh, beauty. This time he bowled that quicker one with victory. This is much required here for team Desert Hawks after conceding 16 that first 6 over. So far, it's a good start for this left arm spinner Hafiz Khan. Just maintaining that around the off stump line. Making some changes in the field now. Third man coming inside the circle as a short third man. Beauty, lovely ball and equally well played. Experience of Makarim. That's important for team Mavericks. Just wide and a single run. It means just 2 runs came in that over. And that's why how important after the power play. Yes, teams are getting runs in the power play. And how they pace that middle part of the innings, especially chasing the total. 7 to 15 over really important because in that moment, fielders, most of them near the boundary, at least 5 of them, most of the time spinners in attack in that moment, rotation of the strike, converting single into double, putting the ball in a gap, that's important for the batting team. Roshan Sharma with the fresh over from Ian Gallop into end. Lovely ball that once again he just bowled with the flatter trajectory. Just play straight down the ground. Bowler tried to stop that one, but he just missed that ball. It went into that long off and collected that single. So far, they just rotation of the strike. That's important. They just playing that. I think Jeevan missed that. If directed, could have been some trouble for the batter. That wayward throw at the striker's end. But that's a good looking shot. Long chase for the fielder. And ball crossed the boundary row for 4. Oh, that one more good looking shot. This time, two fielders went to stop that one. And the ball just went in between that fielder and crossed the boundary rope for a deep cover point boundary. Consecutive boundaries here from the bat of Faraz. In the air, up and over. That probably the hat trick of boundaries. If we now stop that one, yes, it is. Just played up and over that gully fielder. And ball races into the fence for 4. 3-4 in a row. That totally relieved the pressure from Mavericks because of that boundaries. 8 done. It's a 76. Look at that. When you're defending 158, you can't be relaxed. You need good overs after good over. Yes, they got a good over in the previous one. Faraz, in fact, previous over bowled really well. In fact, Hafiz Khan, he bowled really well over. After that, that last over, that yielded plenty of run, including that 3-4s. That's why they are in a good position at this situation, Mavericks. Started with the far away outside off stump, Hafiz Khan. Previous over also, first ball bowled wide. It's good running between the wicket. They yield 2 run. Just clip that ball behind the square into the deep backward square leg. Collected that easy 2 runs. Oh, went for the mighty slog and missed that one. Look at that, bending his back knee. He tried to play on the deep mid wicket direction. Missed the ball completely. Top edge, fielder there. Oh my goodness. He had all the time in the world to take the catch. Second drop chance in the same area. This one, simplest he got in the field actually. He settled under the ball. Is a proper position to take that catch. But he just shelled that catch. He created everything he can, Hafiz, but unfortunately he missed that wicket in this over. Over number 9 done. Currently they're going exactly 9 run per over. 81 after the completion of 9 over. Last over remaining from that Ian Galopinto end. In the first innings, Shamil Akhtar and Bilal Abbasi bowled in a tandem and bowled really well. In this innings, Afiz Khan tried his best. He bowled exceptionally well. Lovely bowling. Excellent bowling so far from Irfan KK in this over. First 5 balls, just 3 runs conceded. Brilliant bowling. Just play straight down the ground into that long on. That's end of the 10th over. From that end, things will start from Bejoice Cricket Club end after the break. And at this situation, Mavericks going very smoothly. They lost 2 wickets for 85 runs. But after the break, that's important passage of the game, 11 to 15 over. That will define this match. If Faraz and Makarim continue with the same way, definitely Team Mavericks will be upper hand and they can be in the driving seat. But Desert Dogs, they need a wickets. If they get a couple of quick wickets after the break, definitely match in their hand. So far, it's evenly poised at this situation. 10 done. It's 85 for the loss of 2 wicket. We have a short break. We'll back after the break. So it's a 14 completed, 129 for the loss of 3 wicket here in a Queen's Park. Now 29 more required from 36 balls, 7 wicket in a hand. Definitely Mavericks upper hand. And themselves they need to blame. If they held their catches, could have been a different scenario at this situation for Desert Hawks. They put down a couple of catches. They lost 4 wicket, means Shahid Ahmad. Still they can fight. If they get a couple of quick wicket here, definitely they can depend the total. 36 ball, 29 remaining, 6 wicket in a hand. Required run rate 4.83. If they get a couple of good over, same like Bilal Abbasi, that kind of over if they get, definitely match is on for Desert Hawks. For the Mavericks, they need to play sensible cricket here. Required run rate less than a run a ball. No pressure at all. They need to play sensible cricket. But Hafiz, what a day he's had with the ball, with the bat. Performed really well for Desert Hawks. Went for a big shot in the air. There's a fielder at mid-on. And this time he took the catch. Wicket in a consecutive ball. That keep them in the match for Desert Hawks. Good catch from that mid-on fielder. Now, the two new batters in the middle, they can make some interest in this match. They lost 5 wickets. 29 runs still required. This is the right time for the Desert Hawks. Put some dot ball. If they take required run rate near to 6 to 7, definitely they can come back in this match. And now the things are evenly poised here in a Queen's Park Ground. Excellent match we are witnessing. Not a big total they are chasing actually, but this wicket, a bowler bowl correct line and length, they always have the purchase. Their bowling hero, Bilal Abbasi in the middle. The experienced campaigner from the side of Mavericks. It's all about if he get one good over here, they can strongly come back in this match. They picked up 5 wickets. Probably one more wicket. One more wicket. Fielder there. Oh my goodness. That probably defined the match actually. Oh my goodness. One of the best in a business put down that catch. How costly that drop chance. I was surprised that Avtar did not bowl in that first few overs. He's a genuine wicket taker. Last match also he bowled exceptionally well. Once he bought into the attack, things are changed for team Desert Hawks. He almost picked one more. Already 3 wicket in a 2.4. This time in the air. Once again chance. Once again put down. Same fielder. Oh my goodness. This is little bit difficult compared to the first one. It going always over that fielder, but that came in a good height for the fielder, and he put down that. A perfect jump. Look at that. After that he jumped now. That could have been a perfect jump. That down the leg side and wide signal from the umpire. That going with the angle, definitely wide. There could have been easily that 2 wicket. Both have been good in the pavilion. Couple of wide ball and this time batter cross for a run. 2 wide runs. 3 wide runs so far in a last couple of ball. He ball one down the leg side. Now far away outside the off stump. He's in a fantastic spell in the middle. If they held couple of catches, it could have been complete 5-4 also. What a fantastic bowling from Avtar. It's experience Bilal Abbasi and Shahid Ahmad to batter in the middle. Try to play on the offside and miss that one. Good over. Couple of chances created. That lost by the fielder. 15 done. 135 for 5. We are heading last 30 ball now. 23 more required. 5 wicket in a hand. Definitely Mavericks upper hand. But cricket is unpredictable game. We call it glorious and uncertainty. If they held their catches, could have been a different scenario. 30 ball 23. Imagine if they have only 3 wicket in a hand. Desert Hawks, they are maybe in upper hand in this match, but 5 wicket in a hand. Jeevan bought into the attack. When last time he bowled a very good over, picked up 2 wickets, Jeevan, in that match. Oh, that outside edge went very quickly into the third man boundary for 4. No matter if from the edge or middle of the bat, they need a runs. That boundary totally relieved the pressure from the chasing team. Now the required run came under 20. They need a 19 now from 29 ball. We always say in the commentary box that catches win the match. The difference between the two sides that catches. Excellent batting, just pushed the ball into that extra cover and went for that easy walkable single. They knows that required run rate not a big deal for them. Run less than a runnable. In that moment, they can take the time. This good batting from these two batters. That probably that impact once again, because look at that batter. Where is that? Little bit outside the off stump, in fact. Even bowlers know that G1 still went with the appeal. Oh, good bowling. Lovely ball that. They need many dot balls here to come back in this match. Change of pace. The line is far away outside the off stump. That's a good idea from G1 to bowl that after that couple of quicker ball. Suddenly bowl that slower one. Good shot into that long off. Oh my goodness. I think this is a fielding effort that made down in this match. That need to be stopped. That's a straightforward stop for the fielder. And that not only missed that one and conceded boundary. Far away outside the off stump and white signal from the umpire. Now just 12 runs required to win this match for Mavericks United. Went for the drive, but this time is that one. 16 completed, 146 for the loss of 5 wicket. Prayesh. We always say that catches win the match. Ask Jishan from North Star. That catch turned the match in a last week they played, and what a catch Jishan took that last week. Absolutely stunning catch at long off. He took that. That's the turning point of the match. That's why we always say that catches win the match. The man coming in front of me near the boundary, Jishan, what a catch that. Absolutely stunning one. It's a good start from Prayesh. They need a dot ball. Still, they can't lose any hope. Cricket is unpredictable game. If they get a couple of quick wicket, but Mavericks, they need to play sensible cricket here. They are touching distance to get that magical figure of 158. Just punt the ball straight down the ground into that long off. Collected that single. Good ball and equally well played. What a wonderful cricketer, Bilal Abbasi. With the ball, he performed brilliantly in his 4 over, 1 made and 19 run and a 4 wicket. That match winning performance with the ball from Bilal Abbasi. Oh, went for the big shot and missed that one. Clever bowling from Prayesh. Absolutely fantastic bowling. Clever batting. Absolutely fantastic batting that. He just guided the ball into the deep backward point. Now just 1 shot away. They need a 6 more to win this match. 150 comes up with the help of that boundary. It came from the bat of Shahid Ahmad. Neatly tucked that ball in front of the square and the onside. Long chase for Jivan. And batter had enough time to take that 2 runs. Over number 17 done 154 for 5. Now just 4 runs to win this match for Mavericks United to get that 2 valuable points in the point table. Oh, that's a good looking shot. That's probably the end of the match. Congratulations, Mavericks United. They got a 2 valuable point. And also thank you so much, Desert Hawks. They performed really well. And cricket means one team to win and another to lose. So anyhow, many congratulations, Team Mavericks United, to get that 2 valuable point in the point table. We have a short break. We'll come back when presentation start from other side of the ground.